Hello, this is Nasser again, and today we're gonna talk about beans and automation cloud solution. In today's tutorial, we're gonna talk about beans, how beans work, type of beans, and then we're gonna move to the cloud services solutions, why we need cloud services, and some example of this service. Well, for sure we're not gonna talk about the green beans. We're gonna talk about spring beans. So before we start defining it, we need to know that beans contain from classes, name, scope, constructor, and properties. So beans mean center the Spring framework. It's a version of control container which provides a constant means of configuration and managing Java object using reflection. The container is responsible for managing object lifecycle of our specific objects, creating these objects, calling their initialization methods, and configuration these objects by wiring them together. I guess we all end up something like this. So let's break it down for a little. Beans are object instances that are managed by the Spring container. Namely, they are created, they're wired by the framework, and put them into a bag of objects. Let's say that this is the container, from where you can get them later. And here they come the wiring part. That is what the dependency injection is all about. What it means is that you can just say, I will need this thing, or name it by the framework, and then the framework will follow some rules to get you the proper instance. What's happening in our framework that we are initialize pages as public so that we can use them in all pages without the need of declare them at each page, and they can call all the methods inside the pages and use its variables. So let's get now to the type of beans. We have 5 types of beans: singleton, prototype, request, session, and global session. In our framework we are using singleton as it's the default and the instance per Spring dependency injection container. Let's move now to the cloud. Well, cloud testing. Cloud testing services allow you to run your automated web or mobile or your unit testing in different environments and on multiple machines without having to build your own testing infrastructure. So maybe you are wondering now what's the benefit from it. Well, cloud solution can run your test in parallel. Split suites by functional area, level of the technology stack, if it was a unit or a API or a UI, or even by whether the code under test in development versus in production. In order to fully reap the benefits of parallelization, the number of available builds against should match or exceed the number of tests. And in cloud solution, we can do multiple different platforms, browsers, versions, operating systems, devices. All of these can happen in no time. Actually, this is what we always want, to get our result as fast as possible, so that we can see and make sure that our result and everything is working fine. When we do full run cross browsers, well, that will save us a lot of money, a lot of time, and for sure efforts. And in cloud service, we can perform load testing in no time. Perform a cloud-based load test is at every step in development to help dramatically improve the quality of our application and website. So, to get these benefits, there are some companies that provide these services, such as there's Jenkins, Browser Stack, Sauce Labs, CloudBees, Testing Bots, and much more. And these are the most common. So if we use them right, we can get a lot of benefit and we can save a lot of time. I hope you can find this video helpful for you, and thank you for watching.